Squid Game Season 2 just dropped recently, and there's been so much hype around this show, for good reason. When Season 1 came out a few years ago, it became one of the most popular shows in the world very quickly. One of the most debated things in Season 2 has been which characters are the most likely to survive Season 3. So therefore in this video, I'll be diving into the verse of Squid Game and give my personal viewpoint on who I believe are the most likely to survive. But let me just present the tiers real quick. So on the bottom we have They're Cooked. This tier is reserved for the characters that are absolutely stir-fried. They're gonna die no matter what. I believe that there is a 100% chance that they're gonna die pretty much. Then I have the Might Die tier, which are characters that I think are pretty likely to die, but I'm not 100% certain. Then I have the Unsure, which is either because I'm literally unsure or because it could go either way with like their, if like I have two different theories for the character and they kind of contradict each other. Like in one scenario they live and in another one they die. They go in this tier. Then we have the Might Live, are the characters I believe will live. Then we have the They're Good tier, and I believe that this is for the characters that are 100% going to survive. So yeah, with all that cleared up, let's get into it. Alright, so first up we have Gi-Hun, our main character. And I believe he's one of the few characters that's like pretty much 100% going to survive. I don't really see any scenario where Gi-Hun is gonna die. I think he's gonna have either a revenge arc on the frontman, or he's just gonna be completely miserable. As the writers have teased, it's gonna be the absolute worst season for Gi-Hun. But either way, I don't think he's gonna die here. I think he's gonna come out of this scenario alive, in whichever way they play it off. Then we have player 388, or 𝐃𝐢𝐞𝐭𝐂𝐤𝐞. He's actually been one of my favorite new characters they've introduced. He's been getting a lot of hate, but I personally don't really see it. He was a marine, he had some PTSD, and I'm pretty sure that he's gonna live. Actually, I'm kind of unsure about it, because I think there is a possibility of him sacrificing himself in like an attempt to redeem himself over ditching the others during the gunfight. I think it's also a possibility that he could actually get out of this, because I don't think they're gonna kill him off actually. I think he's like too much of a sweetheart. They would just be kind of repeating the Ellie storyline, but I'm still kind of unsure about him. I feel like it could go either way, but I really hope he lives. Then we have player 246, or 𝐃𝐢𝐞𝐿. I don't actually think he's dead, despite us seeing that he was shot. I believe it was guard 11 who shot him, and yeah, I don't really believe it at all that he should be dead here. Some people do believe that, but I think that he's another one of the characters that are absolutely good, because I'm pretty sure that guard 11 is going to help him escape the island, and his entire storyline is going to conclude with him reuniting with his sick daughter. They've already faked his death pretty much, so if they then kill him after that, it's going to be really unsatisfying. So I don't believe that they're going to do that. Then we have player 144, the shaman lady, and I don't see any scenario where she lives pretty much. She's going to be killed off for the viewer satisfaction. She's just been a really annoying character. Yeah, she's definitely cooked. She's just going to die for viewer satisfaction. Then we have player 120, or Hyunju. I believe she's pretty likely to survive. I'm not quite putting her in the top tier, but she does go up pretty far, because she's just been one of the most unique and interesting characters in my opinion. I don't really see any scenario where they're gonna kill her off, especially after we saw that the grandma here tried to save her and actually got her to not get into this deadly shootout where she was gonna get herself killed. So yeah, after that whole scene, I don't think it's very likely that she's gonna die. I think she's gonna make it out. Then we have player 333, or Myung-gi, and I believe he's going to die. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like there's a pretty strong possibility that he's going to die, because I think everyone can agree that he's been a pretty unlikable character, and I do believe in an attempt to like redeem himself, he is going to end up either sacrificing himself in a game or just like doing whatever he can to make sure that Jun-hee is gonna survive down here. So yeah, I don't really exactly know how he's gonna die, but I'm pretty sure he will die actually. I'm gonna put Young-sik and 𝐃𝐢𝐞𝐿 here, the mother and the son together, because I'm kind of unsure about these two. So the thing is, I believe one of them is gonna live and the other one is gonna die to keep them like safe or protected, and one of them is gonna be like miserable afterwards, but I'm not sure. So I would say that either of them is gonna live. One is gonna live and one is gonna die, but I'm not sure who is who. So for now they belong in this tier for me. Then we have player 100, I'm Jung-dae, and he's another character that I believe is absolutely cooked. There's not been a character that has triggered me quite as much as this guy. I'm pretty sure that he's gonna die just for viewer satisfaction, kind of like the shaman lady. Then we have Thanos' friend here, Namgyu, or player 124, and he also belongs in this tier. I don't see any scenario where he lives either. I'm pretty sure that he's also absolutely cooked. He's also just been a really unlikable character, and he killed off 𝐃𝐢𝐞𝐿. So yeah, I don't see any scenario where he lives. It's another character that's just gonna die for the viewer satisfaction. Then we have player 222, or Jun-hee, and I'm pretty sure that Jun-hee is gonna live, because as I said, I think player 333 is gonna sacrifice himself for her, or do whatever he can at least to make sure she's alive, and I don't really see any scenario where she dies actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't see them killing off the pregnant girl, and especially not when we have her boyfriend here who's gonna keep her safe. So I'm a bit unsure about Min-Soo actually. I feel like he's probably going to die since he's just been the scared little kid throughout the entire season. And I'm pretty sure that he could actually be the one to kill Nam-Gyu after what Nam-Gyu did to Sei-mi. I think he's gonna man up and he's gonna kill him, like maybe drag himself down with him like the crazy lady did with Deok-Soo in season 1 in the glass bridge game. Then we have guard 11 or No-Yo. I think she's going to die as well. We know that she's gonna escape the island, and I believe, of course, as I've stated, that she leaves the island with the father up here. But I think she's gonna die in an attempt to get him out of there. I'm not entirely sure. She could live, and I really hope she does, but I'm not entirely sure. I feel like she might actually die here, which is a shame, but it would make sense since she's kind of been playing the bad guy the entire time and working for the games. So I think she's gonna redeem herself by finally doing something good and getting the father back to his sick daughter. Then we have the detective, Hwang Jun-ho, and he's another character that I believe is 100% good. I don't see any reason why they would kill him off. I kind of see like two possibilities for him. Either he's gonna be pretty devastated after everything is done because Gi-Hun kills the frontman, or he gets to reunite with his brother after he's redeemed himself. Either way, I don't think he's gonna die. I don't see any scenario where that happens, so yeah, I believe he's absolutely good. He's also not really been in any dangerous situations in this season. Then we have the officer. We don't know a lot about him, but I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be cooked by guard 11. We already saw that the two of them had some beef, and I believe that she's gonna kill him in an attempt to get the father off the island. Of course, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that is how he's gonna die. But either way, I'm pretty sure that he is going to die in some way. Then we have Captain Park, the traitor, who I also believe is gonna die. It's pretty much certain. I don't see any way where he doesn't get caught in what he's doing. I think the detective up here is gonna kill him once he realizes what he's been up to, and that he's been griefing them from fighting the game and kind of keeping them from doing that the entire time. Also, like a few of the other ones down here, I think it's gonna be for the viewer satisfaction, because he's just been really annoying. We've been putting up with him sabotaging the entire investigation the entire time. So yeah, I don't really see any scenario where he lives. Then of course we have the frontman, and yeah, as I've kind of hinted at, I believe his storyline could go one of two ways. I think either Gi-Hun is gonna attempt to kill him in revenge, and he is gonna succeed. And I believe that that's going to like be a whole conclusion for the detective and for Gi-Hun. But I also believe there is a possibility of the frontman redeeming himself and getting out of the place and like meeting up with his brother again and pursuing his old lifestyle and like helps take the games down. So yeah, I'm pretty unsure which one it's gonna be, but I do believe that he is either gonna be killed by Gi-Hun or he's gonna redeem himself. It could go one of two ways, so I'm not entirely sure about that. I do hope he redeems himself though. So yeah, this was just a quick video on my personal takes and what I believe. I hope you liked the video. Do you agree with my predictions? Let me know down below. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this in the future, and remember to turn on notifications. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.